So guys, do you ever care to know the lyrical wording behind the song called Mercy? I know many of you have probably heard the song called Mercy, but you probably don't understand the lyrics behind the song called Mercy. Probably you vibe it like, yeah, my resident private jet, not the remote the Marco Polo. But you probably don't have the in-depth understanding what the musician was actually implying. So Mercy is the song that was produced by Madness B featuring Natch and featuring Waterman Water. A song that have a deep meaning. So now let's dive into the lyricals inside of the song called Massy. So let's first go line by line. So first Nash man in Nashman's first line he said the boy I love to ride the solo in my once and follow. So what was Nash trying to say? Nash was trying to say that the boy that trying to write a solo is literary expressions saying that we all know in Liberia when we are speaking of solo, it's another name for taxi. Other people refer to it as solo cab or taxi cab. So he was trying to imply that the boy that love to ride in his lonely rap or in his lonely, taxi and thing in a kind of private vibe and thing. So he said the boy that love to ride a solo in my once and photo. So in my once and photo simply mean that staying in my lane, my own self, driving myself in my solo cab and thing. And I treat my life just a private jet. Treating his life like a private jet when he's riding his solo and in his one to follow, moving only him, riding himself. That's what he mean by in his one to follow. Moving himself, treat his life just a private jet. We all know what private jet means, private jet probably means that you need your space, you probably need a space. So that's what Nash was saying. But guess what? Let me shock you with the interesting play that make me to think that this music inspiration does not come ordinary for Nash. This music have a deep inspiration. And he tells line go like lottery more than Marco Polo. Do you know who Marco Polo is? Now, let me give you some historical shock. He said, lottery more than Marco Polo from the east and I go west. So, Marco Polo was a Venetian. Who was a Venetian? He was a Venetian mission and explorer. A Venetian mission explorer who was notable for traveling. Marco Polo was the one who introduced the European to to Central Asia and to China. He once served as ambassador and his traveling was from Europe to Asia. So we all know geographically on the map, Asia is in the east and Europe is also in the west. So Marco Polo was a traveler, was a guy that was noted for traveling from the east to the west. So I don't know how Nash managed to come to that historical finding to know that, oh, this thing that I'm implying is actually go in line with my lyrics, because he said lottery more than just like Marco Polo from the east and I go west. And Marco Polo actually was a traveler who used to travel in Asia. From the east, he go in Europe too as well. So Marco Polo was noted for traveling. That was the attribute for Marco Polo. So when I see Nash talking about it, I think it brings to the attention that Nash is not an ordinary musician. What do I try to mean? I mean that now the DJ drop the beat type of musician. When you say DJ drop the beat, let me just freestyle. No, probably his pen power, his pen gain is deep, because if he can come and say lottery just like Marco Polo, that's deep. You can do your historical fact finding as I'm telling you about Marco Polo. This man here called Marco Polo was noted for traveling. He was an explorer. He was a man who loves traveling. In fact, he was the one who helped to introduce the European to Asia, to Central Asia, and to China in the Mongol Empire. So that line is actually deep, very deep. You can do your fact finding on that too. And then he goes say, trust nobody mostly, because nobody holy. Certainly, let the music title called Massy. Massy is a title which implies that probably something that is disorganized, something that is complicated to understand. That's the music title. Massy, something that is disorganized, something that probably have a fault on it as well. As you all know that every human being, we have our fault, we have our shortcoming too as well. So that's why he say, ever trust nobody mostly, because nobody is holy. And that's true. Trust nobody mostly because nobody is holy. Nobody is more over righteous. Nobody is holy. Everybody get a shortcoming. So now you're trying to say trust nobody mostly because nobody is holy and everybody is messy. Everybody have their shortcoming. Everybody somehow have their complication to deal with. Everybody somehow is untidy. Everybody somehow have that little bit of butt. If you're a human being, you don't have butt. I don't even know who are you. Maybe you're probably from a different planet. So guys, tell me if you enjoy this lyrical breakdown, and if you want more of this, hit us all. We'll be coming with part 2 with another edition of lyrical breakdown. So keep following. My name is Mohammed Mahawaseko Sandiara Keita, and we will be bringing you entertainment happening every time on Labyrinth Media Bill. Keep tuned, keep following us for more. Love you.